Hello, welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic/Non-Classics. This is episode number 180. Yes, I've actually got to 180 episodes. And this is Doubleshot number 114. Alright, first up is Kevin Smith and Walt Flanagan's, and Art Thurbert's Batman Winding Gyre, the second of supposedly three trilogy of miniseries done by Kevin Smith and Walt Flanagan. This by far is really good. You got Kevin Smith's really good writing. His very good, his humor does work for Batman, and this is actually his second of third miniseries he's done for Batman. He's also done the crossover minis between Batman 66 and the Green Hornet. You have Batman meeting this new vigilante called Behemoth. I will explain who he is later. And plus you have Batman encountering Catwoman wearing two costumes. One a current day costume, another her first costume, which is kind of referred to as her Golden Age costume, and the modern day one, which is her basically wearing sort of an M. Appeal style costume. Yeah. And plus they face a bunch of like very old school villains like the original Atomic Skull, the Joker, Ocean Master, Black Manta, a bunch of like between A and C level villains over the course of this very book. Batman acting completely rational. He doesn't act like a complete buffoon like some bad writers might do. And the artwork is beautiful by Walt Flanagan. Ivy shows up in the first. Let's find a good page here. Here's something. Counting Baron Blitzkrieg. Look at that beautiful artwork that Walt Flanagan has done. Yeah, he also did a miniseries called Cryptozoid Man, which I have never read, but I've heard the reviews actually were pretty good. Now, this was originally supposed to be a 12-issue limited series, but due to Kevin Smith's busy schedule, he was only able to finish 6. Now, the second half of this miniseries is being released on a different title, but it's still the same story, and this is supposedly a sequel to Batman Calligraphy, which is a 4-issue miniseries, by the way. Who this guy really is? Onomatopoeia. I am not kidding. And the book ends with Silver St. Cloud getting her throat slit. I am not going to show it. You have to read the book to see what it looks like. It's shocking, to say the least. I'm going to give this book a 9 out of 10. It's a great book. I definitely recommend picking it up. Next up is a collection of stuff dealing with the Death Family crossover. This is the Joker Death of the Family. One of two. Yeah, there's one recently for a recent Endgame. This collects, let's see what this thing collects. A lot of issues collect this book. This collects Batman Volume 2, Issues 13, 14, 17, Detective Comics Volume 2, Issues 15 and 17, Catwoman Volume 4, Issues 13, 14, Suicide Squad Volume 4, Issues 14, 15, Batgirl Volume 4, Issues 13 and 16, Red Hood and the Outlaws, 13 and 16, Teen Titans Volume 4, 14 and 16, Nightwing Volume 3, Issues 14 and 16, and Batman and Robin Volume 2, Issues 15 and 17. Now, this is split into several different sections. First, Batman, which basically deals with just Detective Comics and maybe a little bit of Batman. Harley Quinn, which just deals with stuff with the 2 issues from Suicide Squad. There's one for Catwoman, Nightwing, and Batgirl, all from the respective series. Red Hood and Red Robin, that's Red Hood and the Outlaws and Teen Titans. Robin is from the Batman and Robin series. And there's like 2 things coming out. There's one conclusion, which is Batman 17, and the epilogue from Batman and Robin number 17. Of course, this is set before Damian. This is actually the last major event to feature Damian for a while until very recently. Now, in case you're wondering, why in the world does the Joker have a belt around his head? Yeah, that's the reason why, because he has his face removed. So basically, the belt is the only way he holds his face on. Yeah, and I'm not going to exactly show the artwork in here, but it's done by several different artists, like Coppola, all this other stuff. Yeah, the respective artists done for the respective titles. There's nearly about 22 issues in this book, and it's really thick. The book is structured really nicely, and I do like it. I do like this. I'm going to show you what each section looks like. For each section, you have the character, and it's like part whatever. And it just has the respective issues in there. That's how this thing works. It's a collection of stuff from the Cross the Batman family crossover, and I like the fact they put Batman 17 in here, like most of the Bat books do. I'm going to give this book a 8.5 out of 10. The only reason why I take a point off because the Catwoman stuff wasn't that good, and the Suicide Squad was okay, but the rest of it was really good. Alright, that's it. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be episode 181, and Doubleshot number 115. See you there. Bye.